fourth time going to
Look
the
at these
Grizzlies.
morons, chat.
Oh, preferred
Look at these
side
morons.
in favor of Vancouver. They just
Eating
don't
some
win the
cookies.
fight, so Will's already off to a good start here. Great shots there from Luna's able to line up that second kill. Now he wants to start try to take a little bit of space away, allow someone to fill that hard point. But they're making it a lot more difficult.
Like, bro, can we bump him? Look at their fucking arrows. Can we bump our hill guy? He just got a two-piece.
But boom, good work there. Both our teams battling for the
What?
They don't move. They don't move, bro.
We're looking at a little bit
Fucking
more here for the
bump
Bucks.
hit, dude.
And maintaining control of that P2
Dude,
side.
can I say something?
Fucking
Yep, say it.
This guy's Skyz plays very similar to
You have to
Wixel.
fight your way on out.
Who?
Thankfully, Skyz is so
Wixel?
finds the time.
Oh, yeah, Wixel.
God,
Number
man.
two, but Nep-
They moved the same speed.
Oh man, I missed the 04 Caesar when he
Bro,
just.
How do you lose hill control? Lunars is probably fucking mind blown right there.
Here comes another pinch.
What the fuck, man?
We'll see if this pays off. No one's going to see this one coming just yet.
God, please win this map, Vancouver. Please.
Okay, so like, here's why I implore everyone to do their own research, because you know there's a lot of people out there who just hear what ex-pros and pros, even pros sometimes, guys, like, believe it or not, like some of you noobs in my comments from like months and months ago, believe it or not, sometimes even pros have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like current pros, like, don't just think because a pro player is saying it, it's fucking Bible. You know? It's not. Okay. So this is why I implore everyone to just like do their own research. Sometimes, because I hear so many people, I could be having conversations or Call of Duty debates with so many people, and I swear I hear them say the exact same things I heard like on the flank, Parasite. Like, it sounds like the exact same thing I'm hearing. They're just saying it again because like that's what they heard. And like, when you hear something that sounds logical, like, you want to say it because it's like sounds logical, so it's probably like fact. But sometimes you need to do your own research. So there are so there's truths to Octane's rage that are valid, but I think overall, I mean, I'm not saying he's doing it like faking it, but if you actually watch, you could see the scenario that they're in. So here's what I'm going to break down for you. So right now, right off the break, they're on P1. So he gets one, but there's two guys. There's a guy in the bottom, and there's a guy up top. So Abuza's on the bottom, so Abuza gets Kismet off the hill, so that's the guy on the hill. And then Nasty is up top. They know that there's guys up top, but Skyz is tweet. I don't know why, because I think they killed them too. Yeah. Okay, so actually, that makes even more no sense. Like, they killed the guy in the back. There's no way there's ever going to be two people ever. So there's a guy up top and there's a guy down low. Number 4 clearly knows there's a guy up top. He knows this guy's in no position to help him. So why would he go sprinting across? He goes across. Look where number 6 is. Like, you're going to see right when Lunar turns. He's literally in the bottom watching the cross. There's no world at all where he crosses and he makes it out alive. So there is technically no one to bump him in the hill. If Skyz flies out the top window where he is, he's dead too. So the one guy on the hill who they were depending on not to die, he should have been like on the backside not dying, because him dying fucks this whole thing up. And here's the thing about Linz, that would be the exact same thing about Hook. You're gonna have a player who's like not gonna see the hill's white and go like, okay, I'm gonna drop on it. They're gonna like try to make plays for the people around the hill to like give freedom for their teammates to get back on the hill, but they're not going to go get on the hill. And that's an issue with Linz. And I heard Skyz talk about it. I saw a clip on Twitter. He's saying that we have a game plan, but individuals don't stick to it. Without saying anybody, I know it's Linz, because I'm probably breaking it down. I'm gonna break it down during the week in other videos, but you could clearly see there's times where he's literally doing things that do not benefit the team at all, that are actually doing the exact opposite. Like, he's actually doing things that are undoing what the team is doing, and it's crazy to see. And it's such a tough position because he's not gonna get dropped because he's like the French guy, but like I feel like he's not good for this team. He's not good for his team, in my opinion. Like, I think very highly of him as an individually skilled player, but what he does on the map costs his team time and time again. And I broke down in another video for members only, like, some good things that he's done, because it's not like he only does bad things, but, you know. So in a situation like this, and I don't even know Lunar's playstyle from Challengers. I haven't watched that much Challengers. But in my opinion, it kind of feels like if Skyz isn't on the hill because he's the main AR, so he's going to be the guy watching over, Kismet's like the only guy to get on the hill. Like, their flex player, who would be Lunars, I'm not sure is going to play the hill. Like, he could back up here, like, ideally. Like, I don't know why Octane's raging. Like, realistically, I don't think he should be getting bumped for anyone. I just think he should play hill. And then if he plays the hill, like, on the corner, because there's like a corner you could play right there where like they have to peek out, he could literally lay there and watch like the bottom window, and his teammates, Skyz, whatever, could watch the top window, hard bait them out, get the kills, and then whoever's left could push up. But yeah, this rage of like, why is no one bumping him? You could clearly see the scenario here. So like, look, he's literally in the bottom watching this cross right here. So Linz can't go nowhere. Linz knows there's a guy up top because he just killed Kismet. So he's like, if I sprint, because I've tried to sprint across this before. And Sky's clearly not watching him. Literally no one's watching. Like, they played for the guy on the flank. So I don't know why Sky's watching the flank for like another guy. Because like, I don't know why two people would flip on a P1 to P3. I don't know why. But I mean, I would not put it past them, to be honest. But because it's actually nice to get the spawns early. So he gets, actually no, like, he actually doesn't get any of those kills. But I feel like he shouldn't even be getting bumped here, to be honest, because like they don't really have anyone in position. Like, now he tries to go back. He should have realistically played like the corner, like right beside him, right there. But Linz isn't really doing much in mid, like, to be honest. But I mean, there's no world where after Kismet dies, no one could bump him. So that's why. It's just like small things like that. You can't really like hear what they're saying sometimes and go like, oh yeah, like they were actually fucking are dumb. Fucking no one fucking bumped them. Lunar's probably losing his mind right there. How would he be losing his mind? There's literally no one there that could cross. He's on the bottom. There's a guy up top. There's a guy down low. They both see him. Like, where is he gonna go realistically? Like, they're both looking in the direction. He cannot cross there, and he's in no position to distract these guys besides flying in. But like, even after he flies in, no one's there. Like, he doesn't, like, I can understand. This is why I say I also understand why Octane is like raging, because this whole time he's going back and forth. He checked the bottom. Linz still hasn't moved, and this guy's still watching the flank. Someone gotta help this guy on the hill, you know. Someone gotta help him. I do agree with that. But in this scenario, it's like nobody could cross, but they had to be proactive. It's not about someone bumping him. It's about somebody just like looking over him. Like, Sky should be looking over him. It's the beginning of the round. You know there's a guy up top. He just got info on a guy in the bottom. You killed the last guy. You killed number 8. So you know no one else is flanking you. So the only other people are in front. So you need to look in front. These guys are being useless. They're being absolutely useless. I agree with that. They're being useless. But in the moment of time, with both ARs staring out the window and no one could realistically bump them, it's up to him to like, calm, guys, I need fucking help. Like, Skyz, could you look over me? If Skyz looks over, then Linz could go, but clearly there's no communication. Like, just watch over him. He could run across. Anyone who tries to kill Linz, he could pick up, they trade, they can move forward. But no one's helping anyone in this scenario. So that's why they're literally almost waiting for Kismet to come back off spawn to get the hill, which makes no sense. Don't really know why Kismet's just like fucking back here doing nothing. I don't know why. But yeah, I can understand his rage, but at the moment of time, it's like no one could cross, like, at all. And now we're gonna go into like the other example.
But the
All right,
Kings
so now we're
simply
just gonna pay
stalling
attention
out
like to
time
number
there for his
2.
teammates to get back into the play.
Pay attention to number 2.
With the S&G, so they are right back into this game. But Vancouver
What the
and Neptune
fuck?
specifically already break them down.
They know he's there,
Legends
right?
make play.
Nah, they know he's there.
So right there, he was like searching for someone. So right there off spawn, he gets spawn killed.
Two pieces everywhere.
And now he gets like a deep spawn. So now he's taking an AR out, going around P2, which is what I see like a lot of people take. Nothing really wrong with it. You're spreading the map. But by the time he's in there, like everyone's already traded out. Not really his fault. He's taking a route. So that's another death that he had. So that's like 3. And now off spawn, it's P2. So now P2's popped. And now you're going to see him go out to mid. And his only job right here is literally to watch mid. There's already a guy at P1. They have the front. He literally just has to watch top. That's literally all he could do, is watch top and make sure no one crosses. That's all he could do. Like, there's already a guy here. There's nowhere he could go. He can't just sprint up looking for interactions. Like, watch this. This guy could soak. Like, that's it. There's a guy pushed up everywhere. They have everything covered. So, like, this is his job right here.
But Shelly, I don't even see Skyz.
And 5 is underground, by the way, just in case you were wondering. So 5 is underground, so that's why you didn't see him. Yeah, you can't even fucking see him on the map. He's like literally down there. Yeah, you can literally see number 5 right there. So like he's staring up top, boom, and now he backs up. And now this where you hear Zoomaa say
See
this.
Skyz in a kill feed. He hasn't been in a kill feed in like 2 minutes.
I don't know what he's
Yeah, I don't know where he did it. I don't know what he's doing, dude.
There he is. There he is.
Oh, dude, like honestly.
Wait for now. A big 1v1 now for Skyz.
So like this is like another example of like, I implore you actually like watching the game for yourself as opposed to just like hearing people speak and go like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, like he's a slow bear. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, it almost looked like he was not paying attention to the game, but I mean, to be fair, I've done watch parties myself, and like 5.5 hours into it, sometimes you can find yourself watching and you just kind of like drift off for like fucking 10 seconds, you know? Like, that's just what happens when you're like so deep into a watch party, watching Protocol Hardpoint for like the 80th fucking time. So much fun to watch, yay. But yeah, so yeah, Skyz, I 100% agree he does need to be a bit quicker. And it's not even about being quicker, honestly. He just needs to be more in the mix with his team. Same thing we say about MC, and we see the way MC switched it up. Like, there's not really that much MC has changed. Like, he's moving more, which is good. But most of all, when he's playing AR and he's in these angles, he's playing angles which are like trade. He's always in tradable angles, watching over teammates, or he's flying in fucking first, which is actually crazy. But I don't see Skyz in enough of those positions, and this is a game which requires main ARs to be a little bit more different. You need to be a bit more flexible. You need to be faster. Like, this game requires a lot more speed, and it's not even about like running at them. You just need to be with your team. You need to like not be where like your team is not, you know? Like, the example we just broke down on P1, when Lunar's over there, he's over there. Skyz has to look out the window. Like, be somewhere to, like, actually, like, be useful. Like, don't not be useful. There's a lot of times where he's out of the fight because, like, he's, like, maybe taking a route or he's watching something that needs a bad timing. You know, he's a very smart player. I know he's a very smart player. But I think you get the best out of Skyz. It's crazy. You get the best out of Skyz when he has like a superstar on his team. Like when he had Hydra on his team, granted, when he had Hydra on his team, it was an MW3 when main ARs had to play a lot slower and soak up like 2 minutes of hill time a game. But just knowing that person is on the map, I swear made him play completely different. Like, he was a slow AR, but watch the way he plays with Hydra, and you see, like, he doesn't play with fucking Lens at all, like, in this game. Like, the way he played with Hydra, they were, like, they felt like Stimp and Abizi, even though Skyz's like engagements weren't there. Like they always felt like they're working together, even when they're on opposite sides of the map. I don't feel like that same synergy in this team. I feel Linz has got to go, but I don't think he's gonna go because he's the only French person on the team, which is what makes it so difficult, like so difficult. Like they need like dude, like. Bro, honestly, like, I can't believe I'm eating my words, bro. They could have kept Preston. They could have kept Preston and just switched Linz. Like, actually, no. Actually, no. I was actually hard on Priesta. You know what? I feel in this game, Priesta could have actually been an SMG. I feel switching Priesta to an SMG role and bringing in like a Spart, bro. Like a Spart, Skyz, Kismet, Priesta. That would actually be, because I've seen Priesta with like an SMG in this game. Could actually, it could actually really be a factor. So, I really think Spart would be good on this team. He's already been on LG before. He's won for the org, makes S&D better, gets a lot more kills. Can bring kills to respawn, S&D, everything's there. That would be a good change. I don't know enough about Lunars. I know he was a top AR in Challengers, but I don't even know his player profile. I have to honestly, probably gonna go back and watch. But yeah, this is just a video to implore you guys, do your own research. I know a lot of you guys just like to watch the watch parties and fucking go play ranked, but if you really want to learn the game at a high level, bro, you could learn so much watching the mini map. Just watching the mini map, watching how players play. There are like a lot of bad things that they do, but you do learn a lot of good things as well. And I implore you guys to take the initiative if you want to get better. Like I've had some people ask me, how do I get better? Watch the mini map. Watch how certain areas influence other areas. Watch watch the bad things, like the bad things, like him over here, him up there, and like, yeah, in this scenario, like you'd probably be able to get hill time if that guy watch over that guy. If this guy pushes up here, that guy flips it. Like you could learn so much from the mini map. I implore everyone to watch the mini map.